If you could expand your career or business effortlessly by riding an opening wave of prosperity, would you hop on your surfboard? What if you could time your launches to the exact seasons when the world is most ready to say yes? Would you try that? Well, Jupiter, the expander, shows you when to aim higher and how to catch the tailwind for anything you want to expand in your life, career, or business. Greetings, wise one, and welcome back to the 8th House Wisdom channel. I'm Melissa of 8th House Wisdom, your stellar planning architect and the sacred systems priestess. I help visionary women transform the way they live, work, and regulate by aligning their nervous systems, careers, and businesses with the rhythm of the stars. As women, we have different needs than men. We don't just need to manage stress. We need to architect sacred systems rooted in lunar timing, feminine energy, and our own stellar birthrights, our birth charts, to access the power and blessings of the annual stellar year blueprint and our inheritance. Because timing is everything, and life and business do come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. This video is about how to grow and expand your career and business with Jupiter's guidance. So stay tuned for the rest of the video to learn more about Jupiter's power, placement, its role in expansion, and how to align with Jupiter's energy for practical expansion in career and business. And make sure to give it a like so it can be shared with more wise ones on YouTube. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to design a life, career, and business aligned with your nervous system, natural timing, and lunar rhythm, so that you can lead from clarity, not survival, while experiencing more ease and flow in your soft girl era. So, wise ones, today's video is talking about the astrology of expansion with one of my favorite planets, Jupiter. Jupiter is the sky's signal of growth, expansion, optimism, and the opportunities that multiply when you're already moving with integrity. In business and career, Jupiter doesn't promise random windfalls. It magnifies whatever is ready. That's why understanding Jupiter by sign and house in your natal chart reveals your good soil, the arenas where visibility, partnerships, and scaling tend to land clean. But if you're spread too thin, Jupiter simply grows the noise. This makes the difference, because when you have an offer that is defined, a career purpose that is clear, and systems that are steady, Jupiter seasons become the tailwinds that carry your work farther with less strain. We currently have Jupiter in the sign of the nurturer, Cancer. which opens up many avenues to thinking about children, mothers, nurturing, caretaking, home, hearth, the past, and all things ancestral. In order for us to use Jupiter well, we need two lenses. First, our natal placement, which points to where expansion is most natural, where our content and teaching live, and where our public authority sit in the chart, especially when Jupiter is resting in a communicative house or one that indicates front-facing or public interactions. Jupiter's placement can also give us indications on where we can scale with community, where we will experience energy in collective spaces, and where we might want to avoid expansion, like our waistlines or our bad habits. Now, second, we need to look at Jupiter's transits, which show timing windows. When Jupiter touches our money houses, public angles, or personal luminaries, the air gets lighter for career ascension, product launches, pricing updates, and strategic partnerships. In this video, we'll connect these concepts to clear decisions, when to seed, when to amplify, and how to consolidate so you can align big moves with seasons that actually support that kind of journey. And by the end of this video, you'll have an 8-tip roadmap for using Jupiter to grow what works, protect your capacity, and build momentum that lasts. So grab a copy of your birth chart and your business's chart if you have one, and let's get into these tips. To apply the information in this video, click the link below to get a free copy of your birth chart. Understand your planetary placements and get your planet positions at birth so you know where all the signs are in your chart. Jupiter's power and placements. The first tip that we are talking about is working with Jupiter as the planet of growth, abundance, and optimism. Jupiter expands reach, amplifies your message, and attracts allies. It rewards your clarity, generosity, and evidence-based confidence. So knowing where this planet is in your natal and transit chart indicates where growth and blessings are on the rise for you. Tip 2 is to let natal placements and transits shape your growth lanes. As I said before, Jupiter's sign and house show where your opportunities gather, while the transit forecast, where it is and is heading in the zodiacal belt, forecasts the season to pitch bigger, raise prices, or scale offers. You want to know where these placements are to truly see where you can tap in to natural ease, abundance, and expansion. Now let's talk about Jupiter's role in expansion overall. Tip 3 is to use Jupiter to turn capacity into opportunity. When your next goal or offer, as well as ops, are solid, then Jupiter increases visibility, referrals, and conversion. It promises growth with less push and more pull or attraction. Tip 4 is to leverage its position in your chart for strategy. Jupiter in an air house favors media ecosystems. High boosts in chart authority plays happen when Jupiter is in an earth house. And community spaces and supportive memberships and group programs can occur with Jupiter in the 11th house or in a water placement. Understanding the element, sign, and house are key to understanding your unique abundance signature. Now let's talk about aligning with Jupiter's energy. Tip 5 is to time launches, investments, and major decisions to your Jupiter transits. When Jupiter transits any money houses, your midheaven, sun, moon, or rising, it creates lift and expansion, ideal for rebranding, marquee launches, and partnership activations. Knowing where Jupiter is headed lets you know where the road is opening up for you. Tip 6 is to match opportunities with Jupiter's zodiac style. If you have Jupiter in fire, it thrives on thought leadership and bold campaigns. Jupiter in earth on product excellence and systems development. If it's in air, its focus is on media, partnerships, and licensing, while water is on depth, containers, and healing. Knowing the combination of your natal placement and the transit placement is the secret sauce to understanding the expansion pockets available to you at any moment. Now, let's look at practical applications for career and business. Tip 7 is to align your goals with Jupiter's expansive rhythm. Jupiter asks you to pick a flagship offer, a primary reach channel, and one clean conversion path for it to help you expand. If you do this, the pathway for increase opens, allowing for proof-driven pricing, consistent messaging, and the magnetic pull of more of what you are looking for at any given moment. And tip 8 is to plan sustainably with Jupiter's cycles. Make sure to prime yourself, your business, and your position before any big Jupiter transits, because they tend to amplify what is going on due to their power. Then you can consolidate after, retiring any low return on investment tasks, standardizing the wins you have achieved, and identifying what capacity needs to be protected for your next expansive lift. Jupiter magnifies what's ready, because Jupiter is here to help us find our wanderlust and to get our unique message out to the masses. By reading its natal placement for where to grow and its transits for when to act, you can align offers, visibility, and partnerships with seasons that support expansion and lock in gains with sustainable systems. Here's a short recap of all of the tips from this video. Jupiter expands aligned work. Know your natal placement and transit to guide strategy. Solidify your operations and turn lifts into results with Jupiter. Know your house position as it points to your growth channels. Time big moves to Jupiter contacts. Match industry plays to Jupiter signs. Build a focused growth stack and prime, amplify, and then consolidate for sustainable scaling. If you're able to do this, then you will be able to take full advantage of Jupiter's expansion intellectually and physically in your life. When it comes to living the soft life with Jupiter, know that I call Jupiter Big Daddy, and he is like a sugar daddy who comes in and brings sweets and gifts. However, he is indiscriminate, so he expands everything for everybody in his view, which requires us to clean house in order to expand that which we want and take focus off of that which we want to minimize. Treat expansion as stewardship. Move when timing supports you. Price with proof instead of push. And protect your energy with simple systems so growth feels spacious, not costly. This is what the soft life looks like when it's guided by your natal Jupiter and Jupiter transit. I'd love to have you drop in the comments section where your Jupiter is in your natal chart and what kinds of growth you are calling in for this season. And if you are looking to learn more about Jupiter, its role in 2025, and the year 2026 and beyond, then download the free Stellar Year Blueprint Celestial Compass to plan with Jupiter's supportive windows using simple follow-through structures aligned with applied astrology. And if you want to go deeper, make sure to mark 12, 21, 25 on your calendars to join me at my 6th annual free Stellar Planning for 2026 workshop, where we will map your 2026 stellar year blueprint for success and access the year's celestial compass together. Because timing is everything. And life and business do come with an instruction manual. It's written in the stars. Until next time, wise ones, sending you so much light and love. Blessed be.
Check out my new Etsy store called Stellar Planning Tools to get some of my newest products to support you in applying stellar planning, the lunar wisdom formula, lunar self-care, and to expand your manifesting practice. My new series, The Wise Woman's Mindset and Self-Care Guides, are being offered exclusively on Etsy. These guides were created to assist you in living with more ease, grace, and with a process to make lasting change in your life. Check them out. Link is in the description below.